Hello, my Sagittarians. How are you guys? Welcome to your Leo full moon reading. Guys, I just want to talk about a couple of things. I'm going to be doing videos on the Pisces new moon as well, because if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling like you're not moving forward, or anything that needs a final look at, right? An old pattern that maybe you thought you've completely healed, or an old way of doing things, or a situation that may just rear its little ugly head up one more time, to have a look at. That's what this is all about, okay? Between now and the Pisces new moon, because right after that, it's like you may feel like very alone right now. You may feel very stuck right now. You may feel very stagnant right now. You maybe feel energetically drained right now. But once we move through these energies, okay, and the final letting go of something, or the final healing of something, that's when with the Pisces new moon, expansion happens. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Sagittarius, Leo's full moon energy here. What's going on? What's going on? Dances on one foot. Oh, I love the Luna moth. Just love the Luna moth. I feel like your heart is a little out of balance here. The Luna moth is, green is all about the heart chakra, guys. And look, we have more. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so the other thing, the Luna moth to me is a very, I don't know, magical, beautiful, even though it's a moth, to me, it's like this beautiful butterfly, right? It's absolutely, I mean, it's neon, it glows, it's big, it hangs around, right? And if you're blessed enough to have one, I've had quite a few experiences with Luna moths, and it's just phenomenal. Okay, phenomenal. You may feel like right now, you may feel like, you're really trying hard. I'm just checking something out here on this card. Oh, okay, that's what I was looking at. Okay, I was like, woo, I'm seeing like all these lights, and then I'm like, and then I see, okay. I'm getting two things from this, okay? You're trying to stay deeply rooted, right, in your beliefs, um, in the direction you're going in your life. But yet, you feel like there's something out of balance, right? But what I do like is, you may feel like things are out of balance right now, or you're trying to be on stable footing. I get it, guys. I get it. You're still going forward, right? You're still going forward. And I feel here with this beautiful orchid, is what it looks like, you're going to start getting, and that's the other thing. With the Pisces new moon, there's going to be downloads. There's going to be epiphanies. There's going to be aha moments. There's going to be a lot, okay? And it's all about expansion. Spirit is saying, even though you may feel like you're doing a balancing act right now with your life, something beautiful is about to grow and expand. And this is a wish. It's like you are going to be illuminated, just like that moth, right? Just how that neon green, like those glow sticks. That's to me what a moth is. Okay. 27 also reduces to the number 9. Heart home, compassion. Oh, don't we just love diving into the heart center? It's just a so uncomfortable place to be. But have compassion for yourself. You know, love yourself. This theme seems to be repeating itself in a couple of the readings I've done today. So it's worth me repeating again, right? And I'm a healer, guys, so I'm right there with you. Trust me, with all of my heart, I'm holding space for all of yous. Big, huge bubbles, big, huge bubbles. But, and it took me a while to understand this when I was first on my healing path. Okay? Listen, guys. Forgive. Honestly, forgive. Forgive your part in patterns that you played a part in your relationships, in your workplace, in just in your friendships, in your life in general, right? In your life in general. We are a product of what we were raised with. So whatever bad experiences you had, family belief systems that were instilled in you, family behaviors, whatever the case may be, right? There is something that is going to come up for you that is definitely around, I feel like for a lot of you. All right, thank you, Spirit. For a lot of you, this is your struggle. This is your struggle. And I'm going to ask you to take a look at it. Oh, I just saw like a dog in that butterfly's wing. Isn't that wild? Because I feel like this is something that's been deeply rooted into you, right? What dark night of the soul lessons aren't deeply rooted? Yay! But I feel like this is around a religious belief that you were raised in, for some of you. And it's stepping out of that belief system. It's like I was raised Catholic. A lot of you who are my subscribers know this. I was raised Catholic. I do not believe in religion. I believe in God. I believe in spirit. I believe in the universe. I believe in spiritual guides. I believe in the many different ways God communicates with us. All right. And by the way, I link them all to God because I just feel like without God, we wouldn't have the universe. And if we didn't have the universe, blah, 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 blah. Right. Whatever. To me, it's all God. Right. And the reason why I feel like this is a healing around a religious belief system is because I do think and this may just be for a few of you. I don't know if you were told as a child, if you did not follow, whether it was the religion you were grown up in or just the statement being made that if you do not go to church, right? If you do not go to church, if you do not go to temple, if you do not go to the synagogue, the mosque, right? Whatever the religious belief is, you're going to be left hollow with nothing. Hollow with nothing. I'm here to tell you right now that's not true. That's not true. Because think of it this way. What would be the greatest blessing of all and the greatest gift that we could give back to God? And it's for us to be the light. Be those candles. You know those candles you go into? I know in the Catholic Church, oh my God, everywhere you look, there's candles, there's candles, there's candles, there's candles. Right? Yes, candles is associated to spirit. I have a candle. But we also have a light, our own candle. We are all of us on this planet. Some are just still lost and haven't found their inner light yet. But we are all candles waiting to be lit or already lit and are meant to shine brighter and be a candle for others. Work on God's behalf in whatever way that is. I do it through, my healing practices with my clients. I do it with my intuitive card readings. I do it with connecting to spirit. I mean, there's a lot of talents I have. And, and that's how I do it. So there's something about, I really feel strongly in this because I'm being drawn that this is you're transforming from a religious belief system and it's, listen, if you step out of your temple, the sky's not going to fall. If you step, because trust me, like I said, I was raised a Catholic. You know how many times on Sunday I went into church and I saw so many mafia members walk through that church and I was waiting for the ceiling to fall. Waiting for the ceiling to fall. And, that's not, God forgives all. Trust me, he does. And some lessons are harder to learn than others. I'm just going to leave that at that because I could go on forever with the mafia thing too. So, but anyway, so this is something about you are not portraying I'm not even in the card reading yet. You are not portraying your values, right? Because like I said, I went to church. Did I believe in God? Absolutely. Do I believe in the saints? Yeah, 100%. Do I believe in angels? Absolutely. But I don't have to go to church and pay somebody to believe in that. There was a time, people, believe it or not, there was a time when there were no religions and it was just beliefs. That again was just a way for greed to take root, right? For greed to take root. That's all I'm saying there. Because once you look at that, right? Once you look at that, man, are you going to have a big aha moment. Huge, huge. And isn't that what doing the inner work is all about? Going into that heart center so that we can get clarity, so we can have that epiphany, so that missing piece of the puzzle. Well, I feel like I gave the whole reading right there in those 3 cards. So why bother going any deeper? I don't know. Let's just see. All right. So I hope that made sense to somebody. But what, here's the other thing that I absolutely, Spirit's like, nope, you got to say it. Gotta say it. You got to say it. I'm like, okay, I got to say it. I got to say it. Everything ignites from the heart. Okay? That's really what the healing work is all about. And sharing your gifts and sharing your talents and sharing your own journey with others, right? That all comes from love. Because, when you experience, as a healer, when you experience those huge healing moments for yourself and you deepen, you can't help but deepen your belief to God, to the universe, to spirit, to creator, whatever you want to call it, right? The cosmos, even if that's what you want to call it. But you can no longer deny that there's something greater. You can't. There's no possible way. And why? It's because we're always loved and we're always building. And, we come from love. We come from a higher place. So therefore, we are love. And that's what's important. Shining our light and loving ourselves, loving others, having compassion, right? Whew, all right. These readings were not meant to be long ones, guys, but for whatever reason. All right. 9 cards, direct, precise, and to the point, Spirit. I'm going to start doing small, I'm going to try and do small, just pulling 3 oracle cards and just doing quick little oracle card readings. You've got a message coming in. Love that inner child. Love that inner child. It's going to be an emotional message. Put those back. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. Will I say it's all right? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right. I cannot do that no more, because then, that's another thing. So, trust me when I say, you may feel out of balance right now, but you're getting ready to... Someone's either been kind of watching you on your social media page. But I feel like once you, do this healing around a religious belief or something when you were a child growing up, whatever the case may be, okay. I just got 3 things. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I did to my back muscle yesterday, but and I forgot to take a couple of Advils before I started to sit down and do my readings. Wait, let me get the rest of the cards before I go into this. Okay. I don't know. I know I said let me get a couple. I don't know if some of you may have had an extravagant mother that talked down to you or gave you the sense of, go away now, you're bothering me. You know, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. But to you, I feel like your mom was everything. Your mom was everything. Okay, one more shuffle, Spirit, and then I'm going to cut the deck. All right. There's that Two of Earth. Ooh, Eight of Swords. Ace of Fire. High Priestess. I like it. Okay. So I feel like what you're going to be working through, okay? I don't know if you're going to be looking at old photographs, old movies. I also don't know if your mother wasn't an emotionally caring, loving person as a child. Like they didn't do the nurturing thing, you know, like the hugging, the I love you, you know, I'm proud of you, you're so beautiful, you know, and I know I lacked that growing up. And the one thing I did change with raising my children is I don't ever end a text with my children without saying either I love you or love you all my heart and soul. Okay? Since they were little, you know, if we were apart and we were on the phone, you know, there was always a long, you know, there was a contest of who could do the longest mwah kiss over the phone, okay? That was me starting to change the patterns, okay? Without even, I just knew at a very young age, 20, 22, that when I became a mother, I was not going to do certain things that I was raised up in because it so was against what I felt. I always tell my children how proud I am of them, you know, and applaud them for how far they've come in their life. And I don't feel like this is what happened here, okay? You may feel like at first this is a little clarity, right? A little gift from heaven. But in actuality, it's going to be very freeing. Very freeing. Wherever you are, some of you are traveling. Okay, some of you are traveling. And I know before in the past, I said that, you know, there's an opportunity that's going to come across your path. I feel like in your travels, right? If any of you are traveling soon, going on vacation, for work, whatever the case may be, okay? I feel like you're going to be presented at that time with this opportunity. to start something that you're really passionate about, that really ignites your fire. It's new territory for you. This is new territory for you. And don't get up in your head. And I get it, guys. I get it. I do. I really do. I sympathize with you. Don't get up in your head by the things mama told you. You know the truth. You know the truth. And that's all that matters. Some of you may have felt like you were always told, you know, when you were younger, that your feelings didn't matter, or you were a liar, even when you knew you were telling the absolute truth. I mean, are all kids saints? No, we're not. Do we tell lies? Yeah, we do. You know, but when you're really telling the truth, and you know you're telling the truth, and you're made to feel like it's either not the truth or it doesn't matter, you know, whatever the case may be. You're going to go for this. You're going to go for this. And again, here's that off balance. So it may take you in a completely different direction than the path you're on right now. Okay? Or it's going to come out of nowhere and you're not really going to have a lot of time to think about it. This is where you really know if you've done the work or not. Okay? Are you going to follow your intuition? Remember, what excites you, what makes you happy, what gives that ping in your stomach, that's your intuition. So there is expansion for you. There is some inner heart healing work to do for a lot of you, I feel like, around your religious belief system that you were grown up in. Because whatever may appear to be out of balance, just turn it around. Look at it from a different way, with love, with compassion, with gratitude. So there you have it, my Sages. So I think I'm going to be doing some oracle readings, just 3-card readings, because I really pulled a lot out of those. And so before I do I got a few things in my head going on here, guys. So pay no attention to the person behind the curtain. But anyway, guys, I hope this resonated. If it did, give it the thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Share it on your social media page. Subscribe. Click on that bell. Because as always, guys, with all of my heart, love, light, and blessings. Be well. Bye-bye.